not 100% devoted, or if you are not giving them total submission, they will keep you reminded, they will keep torturing you, they will keep haunting you, they will keep traumatizing you till the time you don't give up. Their entire goal, I mean the narcissist's goal, is to break you and to put you back in your place. And you know what the place is: doormat, punch bag, emotional toilet, a slave. That's it, an unpaid laborer. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about total submission in narcissistic relationship. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So a narcissistic relationship is all about possession, control, obsession, lots of abuse, lots of toxicity, tiny bit of goodness is there, which is of superficial nature. Yeah, so this is how narcissistic relationships are. In a narcissistic relationship, the narcissist is always right, and if you question them, or if you dismiss or invalidate whatever they say, you will not be spared. Narcissists are vindictive on the inside. Yeah, the moment they face refusal, the moment they face rejection, dismissal, denial, no, it causes them narcissistic injury. Yeah, and then all that vindictiveness and contemptuousness gets activated inside of them. Yeah, because any kind of criticism, a refusal, or a no, hurts their ego. Yeah, that their fragile ego. They think they are perfect, they know it all. You have to learn from them, you have to always say yes to them, and you have to keep serving them without questioning. You should never contradict them, you should never question them, and you should never refuse them. You should always be like a slave. Yes sir, yes ma'am, I'm there at your service 24/7, 365 days. Yeah, so that's what they want. Yeah, so if you question, if you lie, if you deny, if you ignore, you know what comes next. Yeah, all of that causes them narcissistic injury. Then they are going to display passive aggressive behavior, silent treatment, stonewalling. They'll withhold love and affection. They will aggressively manipulate you, gaslight you, and they might even take help of triangulation. They might even summon their flying monkeys, enablers, fellow narcissists to do the talking and further torment you mentally. So narcissists are not going to let you go easy. Yeah, you just can't get away after causing narcissistic injury. They are not going to leave you, they're not going to spare you, and they're going to make sure that they will teach you the lesson, and they are going to make sure that they make you realize who the boss is in the relationship. Yeah, so a person's role with a narcissist is just to serve them like a loyal servant, a doormat, and an emotional toilet. So all what narcissists demand is total submission. So narcissists demand total submission, yeah, towards them. They want you to be devoted to them, dedicated to them, and that's it. They will gaslight you and manipulate you. In some of the cases, they will be physically violent, and they're going to do all of this to train you to betray your own self. Yeah, don't attend your own self, but prioritize them. Yeah, they are the best one, and by being in your life, they have done a great favor to you. So you have to betray your own self. Don't get into self-care, don't get into loving and taking care of yourself, don't heal yourself, don't do anything with yourself. Yeah, just be ready to serve them. Always prioritize them. Yeah, so every time if you fail to prioritize them and by mistake you prioritize yourself, they are not going to let it slip by. They are going to come at you, and they are going to keep you reminded. Yeah, the great favor they have done by being in your life. In a narcissistic relationship, I mean husband-wife relationship, the narcissistic partner is going to remind the other partner that what great deal of favor he or she has done by being in his or her life. When we look at narcissistic families, narcissistic parents are going to keep the kids reminded, you have got no idea what I have done for you. Yeah, so don't be an ungrateful child. Yeah, listen to me, be obedient, this is the least that you can do for me. The things that I have done for you, this is the least, at least listen to me, obey me. They are into a lot of things to make you forever compliant and be devoted to them. And they take help of aggressive gaslighting. So every now and then they might tell you, oh come on, a person like you wouldn't have got anyone better. I mean, it's by luck, it's by God's grace that you got someone like me. Yeah, so they're going to gaslight you on a regular basis so that you um, begin to doubt your own self. You begin to doubt your own thoughts, feelings. Yeah, and you doubt everyone else around you. Yeah, this is the entire objective of gaslighting. So they are going to tell you, oh, are you crazy? Come on, you always have problem with everyone, you hardly know anything, stop being oversensitive. So there is a lot of gaslighting statements that you get to experience when you are in a narcissistic relationship, whether it's a narcissistic parent, whether it's narcissistic spouse, or whatever it is. So narcissists will eventually get you to do their bidding. You will not be able to get away. Either they will make you emotionally dependent on them, or they will keep activating guilt and shame inside of you, or they are going to financially make you dependent on them. Yeah, these are their ways. Yeah, they will trim off your support system. Oh, your this friend is bad, your that relative is bad, so that you are just dependent on them. Yeah, and then they get to do anything and everything. So you cannot really get away from a narcissistic relationship easily. Yeah, in some of the cases, um, one incurs a great deal of collateral damage. People are not independent. Yeah, they have been gaslighted to such an extent that they start believing that they are worthless. Yeah, so these are also the reason why a lot of us are stuck in such a toxic relationship, narcissistic relationship. Plus narcissists really cut you off your support system by constantly gaslighting you, belittling your friends, relatives. you know you then finally decide that let me stay away in order to maintain peace. Yeah, in the relationship, let me stay away from that friend, let me stay away from that relative. So the narcissists are expert in keeping you on hook. They might do bare minimum and they'll keep you reminded on a regular basis. Did your father do this? Did your mother do this? Look at me, what I have done for you. I have made you experience this and that. So they are going to keep you reminded. They are going to keep gaslighting you. Yeah, and also they will never encourage you to be authentic. If you try and be authentic, they will shame you. This is not how it is. Have you ever thought what people would say? People are going to laugh at me because of you. Don't make a joke out of yourself. Ah, you're looking so ugly. Oh, this dress is looking so horrible. Have you ever thought about my image? You're going to ruin my image. Yeah, so narcissistic parents, narcissistic spouse, they burden their victim with the responsibility of upholding their image and status. Yeah, so that is also one of the ways they train their victim not to be authentic. So narcissists have a lot of tricks up their sleeve to keep you devoted and to keep you compliant. Yeah, you cannot get away that easy from a narcissistic relationship. Now, a narcissist, controls any and every aspect of your life, from what you think, from what you feel, from what you eat, from what you read, from what you do. Yeah, they are into controlling anything and everything. So in the end, you just become like a puppet, and in order to keep peace, you just play along. Yeah, I mean, I come from a narcissistic family, and there was a time when I had to do things which I never wanted, but I just did it to keep the peace. Yeah, I thought of playing the peacekeeper, and uh, letting everything be the way how it is, or the way how my narcissistic parents wanted. So as a peacekeeper, I said yes to everything. Yeah, so that there is peace, because the way how they torture you, the way how they abuse you, the way how they make you feel miserable knows no boundaries. Yeah, it's not just swearing. I mean, in a room full of people, they can or rather, I would say, narcissists have the ability to make you feel lonely. Narcissists have the ability to make you feel like a furniture, not being seen and heard. That's how manipulative narcissists are. So sometimes when we are messed up here, we take their gaslighting seriously, and we genuinely have a lot of these self-esteem issues. We have a lot of self-doubt. We genuinely begin to believe and feel that we are good for nothing. We are worthless. We are not that great, and we might not function without the narcissist. This is what life is, and it's okay. Let me just play along. Yeah, let me just do what he wants. Let me just do what she wants. That's it. So, in a narcissistic relationship, you have to be 100% devoted, you have to be 100% dedicated, you have to be 100% loyal. So, in a narcissistic relationship, you will be, asked for total submission till the time they see that you are fighting for autonomy, till the time they see that you are trying to be authentic, or you are trying to have some me time, some self care. They are going to keep uh, abusing you. They are going to keep torturing you. Yeah, for having that me time. They are going to keep ridiculing you, they are going to keep belittling you. Yeah, for the tiny bit that you try and be yourself, they are going to you know uh, push you to such an extent where you eradicate every inch or every grain of authenticity from your personality. When they are able to do that, when they see that they are able to do that, when they see that they have achieved that, they have eradicated every bit of authenticity from you. Yeah, every bit of you, your uniqueness, your goodness. That is the time when they will be a little I would say they would feel a little safe. Yeah, but the moment they see that you're doing tiny bits of things which is not aligning, but the moment they so in a narcissistic relationship, total submission is demanded from these victims. Yeah, the victim has to be devoted, the victim has to be just be there like a doormat, like a carpet. Yeah, and that's it. The victim shouldn't have any bit of their own uniqueness left. The victim shouldn't have any bit of authenticity inside of them, that genuinity, that shouldn't be there. They should erase and wipe all of that and be like a slate, be like a a white paper for the narcissist to write on. Yeah, so narcissists will do a lot of things. They will summon their flying monkeys, they will triangulate things. they will get others to do the dirty work till the time they see that there is some bit of authenticity left in you. Once they see that they have eradicated everything, once they see they have got rid of everything, that is the time they feel accomplished. Yeah, they want total submission. They don't want the victims to use their brain. Yeah, they just want their victims to be there at their service like a devoted loyal servant. Yeah, this is how it is with narcissistic parents. This is how it is with narcissistic love relation or husband wife relation. So they really don't care what's going inside of you. Yeah, they really don't care what their actions or what their behavior is causing you. Yeah, the pain that you're enduring or the pain that you're going through, they are least interested. All what they are interested in is how well you serve them, how well you keep doing the things they want you to do. That's it. Yeah, so they will vehemently manipulate you, aggressively gaslight you, do all sorts of things. Sadistic narcissists might get physically violent also. Vindictive narcissists, malignant narcissists, they might get physically violent also. Sadistic ones might come and help you patch up. Yeah, again, lots of cognitive dissonance kicks in your mind. You are like, okay, my mother hit me, but then she got me band-aid. Husbands, I mean, in love relationship, the spouse, the narcissistic partner might hit the other partner and then might use sex as a band-aid. Yeah, we get to see this in narcissistic relationships. The narcissistic parents might abuse, beat the kid, and make them suffer, and then after a while maybe get a school bag, get a new dress, or maybe a tiffin box or a bottle or a toy. Yeah, so the kid is also confused. Yeah, so the kid then makes up a story to feel good. The partner makes up a story to feel good. Maybe he has a difficult backstory. Maybe my parent was stressed. Maybe my husband was stressed. But after all, I mean, he feeds me. He, takes care of the shelter, my schooling. So, it gets very difficult to come out of narcissistic relationship. Yeah, the kind of traps they lay around you, it's very difficult to escape all those booby traps that are laid by them. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, you might fall in some trap or the other if you try and escape them. So that is the reason I suggest uh, I mean, all my clients to really go through a period where they think and reflect rather than doing anything. First, a lot of thing has to be done here. Yeah, so you have to think it through. You have to write down the good experiences, the bad experiences, how good experiences went horribly bad, how bad experiences became good. You need to do a lot of self reflection, you need to do a lot of thinking. Yeah, only then you can get into the process of healing and then finally come out of such relationship. It's not easy. So yes, narcissistic relationships are all about total submission. If you are not 100% devoted, or if you are not giving them total submission, they will keep you reminded, they will keep torturing you, they will keep haunting you, they will keep traumatizing you till the time you don't give up. Their entire goal, I mean the narcissist's goal, is to break you and to put you back in your place. And you know what the place is: doormat, punch bag, emotional toilet, a slave. That's it, an unpaid laborer. So yes, this was it. In case if you'd like to add in something, please comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Don't ignore the red flags. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.